there are victories of the soul and spirit. Sometimes even if you lose, you win. Man, as long as he lives, is immortal. 1 minute before his death, he shall be immortal. But 1 minute later, God wins. We must take sides. Neutrality helps the oppressor, never the victim. Silence encourages the tormentor, never the tormented. No human race is superior. No religious faith is inferior. All collective judgments are wrong. Only racists make them. Without memory, there is no culture. Without memory, there would be no civilization, no society, no future. When language fails, violence becomes a language. I never had that feeling. Friendship marks a life even more deeply than love. Love risks degenerating into obsession. Friendship is never anything but sharing. I have not lost faith in God. I have moments of anger and protest. Sometimes I've been closer to Him for that reason. Hope is like peace. It is not a gift from God. It is a gift only we can give one another. There may be times when we are powerless to prevent injustice, but there must never be a time when we fail to protest. For me, every hour is grace, and I feel gratitude in my heart each time I can meet someone and look at his or her smile. The opposite of love is not hate, it's indifference. Mankind must remember that peace is not God's gift to His creatures. Peace is our gift to each other. Just as despair can come to one only from other human beings, hope too can be given to one only by other human beings. Once you bring life into the world, you must protect it. We must protect it by changing the world. Peace is our gift to each other. Someone who hates one group will end up hating everyone, and ultimately hating himself or herself. Most people think that shadows follow, precede or surround beings or objects. The truth is that they also surround words, ideas, desires, deeds, impulses, and memories. Look, if I were alone in the world, I would have the right to choose despair, solitude, and self-fulfillment. But I am not alone. Some stories are true that never happened. Our obligation is to give meaning to life, and in doing so, to overcome the passive, indifferent life. No one may speak for the dead no one may interpret their mutilated dreams and visions. When a person doesn't have gratitude, something is missing in his or her humanity. A person can almost be defined by his or her attitude toward gratitude. Human beings should be held accountable. Leave God alone. Not to transmit an experience is to betray it. That I survived the Holocaust and went on to love beautiful girls, to talk, to write, to have toast and tea and live my life. That is what is abnormal. Words can sometimes, in moments of grace, attain the quality of deeds. Language failed me very often, but then, substitute for me was silence, but not violence. I will say with memoir, you must be honest. You must be truthful. I write to understand as much as to be understood. I decided to devote my life to telling the story because I felt that having survived, I owe something to the dead, and anyone who does not remember betrays them again. In the concentration camps, we discovered this whole universe, where everyone had his place. The killer came to kill, and the victims came to die. Because I remember, I despair. Because I remember I have the duty to reject despair. I never felt any attraction towards violence. I never tried to express myself through violence. Violence is a language. In Jewish history, there are no coincidences.